Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to another streaming session. So let's check if the sound's good. The sound's good. The mic's good. Let's get right into the um, charts right here. Okay, so what do we have right here? Let's go to the daily time frame. So let's delete it. Let's do a fresh analysis here. So on the daily, we flipped bullish at this point. We have 4 more minutes for this for the 1 hour candle to close. It's not 1 hour, the 30-minute candle to close. It's 4:30 almost. Okay, so yeah, we kind of bullish on the daily. Like I can see like I want to take some buys if I can. Let's drop to the daily. So the daily, basically the 12 hour, it's basically to this support that we had later yesterday. So yeah, kind of to the same prices yesterday. 8 hours, so bullish. 4 hours, yeah, kind of bullish. Maybe we can take some buys above the last high on 4 hour, which can be better than to take some buys right here. But I guess I can, like, we can take some risky buys to this support here. Let's drop to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, 1 hour is so nice of a candle here. 30 minutes also, that can be a very good entry right here at 5180, like 65 pips away with a 70 pips stop loss. 50-minute candle looks so nice. I guess we can take some buys after it breaks its own high here. So yeah, looks good, to be honest. Looks pretty well. So yeah, actually after the 30-minute candle close, I can take some buys above the previous high, and that'll be good. I don't have like also 1 hour is so bullish, so nice. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna wait 3 more minutes for this candle to close. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 30-minute candle close, 50 minutes also candle close. That looks kind of nice. I don't think we can get another drop for such a good entry right here, but yeah, let's wait 2 more minutes. 50 minutes goes bullish. Let's try an entry right now because we got some good volume. So I take a buy above this high here. Yeah, maybe I'm going to take another buy if we got a drop. So only a drop right here in this area is going to make me to take another buy. But since now we kind of break above these highs here, so another buy could be kept right here. So yeah, kind of good entry and push to the upside. Also, I like the 2 hours here. So after this high, maybe we can hit this target right here. So yeah, we have these wicks right here. Maybe for the next 30 minutes, we can keep pushing to the last high we have right here. What's that? Okay. And yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's wait to see if we get a retest here. To be honest, I want to see a retest, but yeah. Also, we kind of wait. That's a lot of volume, dude. Like, we have a lot of volume here. Also, if we have like a little weak, I'm gonna entry right here. So yeah. Oh, look at that! Look how fast 1 hour is moving. Not a single week on 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess we gotta wait for a week to form. So. We have to wait, dude. We have to wait. That's our power in trading. Waiting patiently. Okay. Oh, we got a kind of retest right here. Let's see if we can drop even more. Actually, I'm gonna close my buys if the 1 hour break below its own like become a bearish candle. That way, I'm gonna close my trade. But at this point, it's okay. I want to re-entry if we can hit again this support here on not I don't care the time frame, but I want to see another break of another touch of the support right here, and I'm gonna re-entry, or I'm gonna re-entry at this point here. I'm gonna put a buy stop above all these highs, and enter manually if we are gonna hit this support again. So yeah. That's a pretty good drop. Pretty good drop for a free 30 minute. Let's see if we can hit it again. So nice. So far so good. Kind of curious if I can get in like free position here. That would be great. That would be great. Like one to the bottom, one in the middle, and one to the outside of the move. But to be honest, this high, like this big gas candle of 200 pips, looks so bullish to me. So yeah. Looks good. Also, it's a good thing that if I can take an entry right here onto the upside, that's okay, because I can like minimize the pips on my stop loss, the previous position, and anyway. But yeah, kind of bullish for some targets. I guess I can go for almost the same target. I mean, yeah, that's the same target as yesterday. Almost hit again this. Let's place a buy limit here. Okay, so for targets, we have one right here. Another one can be kept right over here. And so on and so forth on the left hand side. If you want to take a look to the left side, yeah, kind of. Well, I guess this one, it's not okay. I'm gonna keep this. This and probably this. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we just intraday, so I'm not looking for like big moves. Like yeah. Okay, the buy limit from here was not um, was not activated, but we get back to the entry, so we're still good. So if the 50-minute candle reach the wick that form around 51.95 and pass over it, I'll entry buy. So if the 50-minute candle, let's go to the 50-minute candle, will reach the wick that formed around 51.95. So 51.95. Okay. From that point and pass over it. Okay. Your entry. For sure, man. For sure. That's that's a very good entry. Like, I wanted to take an entry right here when it breaks above this high, but the volume pushed it a bit higher. So yeah, I'm like 13 pips away from the like an ideal entry. But yeah, your entry is pretty good. I still want to keep it above here because we got these wicks, but for this, I mean, for this high pressure bullish, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you can get a, we can get also an entry after the this candle flips bullish. So yeah, I guess we good, but that looks pretty well. Also, the target I have right here, I mean the buy limit here, it's for the, I mean, it was my ideal entry because we had this support since like actually the let me take a look from when we had this support resistance. So let's say from for like it was when, dude, March 4th, yeah, from last week, Wednesday, like for a week. We have this support for a week, from a week. So I said it's kind of strong, and we also have these moves to the downside. So yeah, we kind of changed the TPs too. So maybe reaching for some high levels. Yesterday I had another position so I had a position right here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see on the live. So yeah, you can see it actually. So I had a position. I have a position. Wait, can't remember. Oh, right here. Well, right here it was. I don't know. I forget where I had a position yesterday, dude. God, what the fuck? I forget where that position was yesterday. Maybe lower? No, I don't know. Fuck it, dude. Oh, from somewhere here, I guess. Yeah, somewhere here. Here was the position. So I had some buy, and then we got this huge drop. Like, what the fuck? Some quality low. Yeah, it's not lo-fi, dude. It's actually it's called fantasy medieval music for peaceful study. I mean, we don't study, but we trade, so we need that peaceful music, you know. I don't really like how the daily looks like. I mean, it's nothing, no information for on daily time frame. Well, let's take a look on the daily. So yeah, you know, it's kind of indecision, but if I'm gonna say, so if this is indecision right here, I'm looking for the last daily candle, which is a bullish candle with a like strong body. So technically it's a bit bullish. I mean, a bit more bullish than bearish. So yeah. Also the weekly, it's looks very well. Look at the weekly time frame right here. We have this huge wick to the downside, which don't break the last weekly time frame, the last weekly candle, and then a push to the upside. So at this point we have like more chances for a bullish continuation than for a bearish one. So yeah, this is why I'm looking also for the 12-hour time frame. The 12-hour look, the last 12 hour is like indecision, and this one have a huge wick to the downside and then a very aggressive push to the upside. So yeah, for me it's kind of bullish. Also the 8-hour looks very bullish, the 4-hour is bullish, but from the 2-hour, well, actually we don't have a closure bullish, but I can see a much more bullish pressure than bearish one. So yeah. Oh, we got in this position too. Yeah, we hit the support again, which I expect, to be honest, but yeah. Also, we need to wait. We need to wait for some candle closing bullish. The only candle we have closed bullish on, let's say, not a higher time frame, but still a higher than the 50-minute and 30-minute time frame, we have on the 1 hour. So here on the 1 hour we have this strong rejection with a continuation, and this is why I said that if the 1 hour candle will break below its own, like will flip bearish, I'm gonna close the trades, because at that point it will be like fucking risky to keep the trades between this area to this area. It's like a high, like 300 pips. Like fuck off, dude. I don't want to be in that much of a drawdown. So yeah, I'm only stick to the 30 minutes and 1 hour in this area, in this support area. Peaceful study. The only thing we study is how much money we lose. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You lose only if you close the trade on negative, dude. As long as you keep the trades open, nobody's losing now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And also the most interesting part is the waiting part, dude. Like, you gotta wait a lot for these moves. Oh, I think the 1 hour is almost to the flip. We have 43. We have 2 more minutes for the candle to close, for the 50-minute candle to close. Oh my god, dude. I'm waiting for the 50-minute candle to close and then make a decision about the 1 hour, because it flips, but we have a lot of volume, so I have to wait for this 50-minute candle to close. If it closes bearish and break below, I'm gonna close all my trades. If not, we can get a rejection from this support area, so I'll let it run a bit more. So yeah, this is the plan. Gonna let it run a bit more, just because we are in the support area. So yeah, I mean, the stop loss is like, I mean, you have to think about it, because if I set my stop right here, I was like out, and then look, now I'm in profit with a position. So you have to wait. Basically, gold is like, you know what I'm saying, it's very aggressive. And it don't respect the last lows and highs. But you have, I mean, I'm looking more for the zones. So I know I'm in a support area, so there can be a lot of rejection in this support area, and this is a very high quality support area. Take a look on the 4 hour. We have like a lot of rejection right here on the left hand side. So there's a high probability of this. I mean, I know it closed below, but then we got a push to the upside. So you know what I'm saying? I guess we have a chance of a bigger rejection from this point right here. So yeah, this is why I kept. So yeah, take a look right here. The 50-minute time frame just closed above this support area that we have. I mean, you know, we have the well area, but let's say about above the what I have right here, the 5182. So yeah, at this point, I do like how the 50-minute formed right here. So I'm gonna keep the trades. I'm gonna keep the trades open. So yeah. Only if we are breaking from at this point, if the market is gonna break below this low again, I'm gonna close the position and I'd be good with that. But so far so good. So far so good. I do like what's happening here, to be honest. I mean, I like how the candles are formed. I don't like if they are gonna break the lows, but otherwise I'm okay. On 30-minute time frame, I don't like the candles. They are sideways going. Is not good place to enter with trades. You mean on the 30-minute time frame? Well, yeah. I mean, if you take a look at these candles right here, here was the best entry, to be honest. If I'm gonna take a trade, there was a very good area to take buys. But even though with this candle to the downside, there was a very good entry. So for like 150 pips was a good entry, but I don't think they are printing side by side. Actually, we gotta wait for this 30-minute candle to close to see if they are printing side by side, because you know. And also we have the 1 hour candle still open. So yeah. And also, I appreciate you guys. You are on the stream, to be honest. I mean, yeah. We have to wait. So at this point, we have to wait. Basically, I'm very curious about, like you are saying, the 30-minute candle looks like print side by side. First things, I wanna see how this is about to close. So. We need to let them close first, so then we gotta say if they are printing side by side, or there's a lot of bullish pressure, you know. To be honest, I expect a move to the upside, just because of the support area here. So just because of the support area, I'm expecting a move to the upside. Also, we have to talk about the news. We have CPI news for the US dollar at 2:30 p.m. today, but there was like expected numbers, and I mean, don't have an impact on the market that much. So yeah. And also we have President Trump speaks at almost 10:30 p.m. tonight. So yeah, maybe don't trade at 10:30 p.m. But we have a lot of hours and a lot of, a lot of candles to be print until the 10:30 p.m. So yeah, we kind of wait. Right? Yeah, that's the power. That's the power of waiting, dude. Yeah. All right. Oh, so we close to the break even for the first position. Uh, yeah, kind of good volume here. We back in business. A nice thing that I saw trading is you can you can trade better when you are not looking good rejection. Yeah, that was a pretty good rejection right here, right? That was a pretty good rejection. And if you can get like in 9 minutes, if you can get a closure like that on the 1 hour, we can say that okay, we have a lot of room to the upside and a lot of bullish pressure because the 2 hour, I guess, wait, let me check the 2 hours because I don't know, like the time frame I change a bit because I guess we have to adapt to the summer time zone or something like that. But let me check to the trading view the 2 hour closure because I don't know, I want to be sure, like let's see. So let's go to the gold here. Wait a second. So move to the 2 hour. Oh yeah. Yep. The 2 hour is about to close in 8 minutes. So at the final of this 1 hour closure will be the 2 hour closure, which is like pretty good bullish candle if it's about to close like that. So yeah, we can. I mean, I can see a pretty good break to the upside if we got a volume, and at least the target should be right here. I'm gonna like targeting the last high here. You know, if this 2 hour can closing like that. So yeah, I'm gonna make a decision after the in like 7 more minutes. You know. Until that, we good. We kind of good, bro. And also think about that. Right now, so at this point today on daily, we are at minus 0.11% down. I mean, we are minus 0.11%, and gold moves like a lot of like 1%, 2% a day. So we have a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of time to see some moves in the market. So yeah. Basically we kinda wait. Also, I don't think that good because one of my mates at the work have a flu, and I don't feel that good. Even if I'm taking my vitamins, so I take vitamin C, vitamin D. I mean, there's sun outside these days, so I'm not feeling that great. But I guess, and I hope I'm not getting the flu too. So I don't know. What you guys recommend me to do, like, to keep the flu away? I mean, I'm gonna make, so after the 2 hour, after the 1 hour candle close, like in 6 minutes, I'm going to make me a tea, uh, lemon tea, you know. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the same thing that this guy had at the work. So I guess it's like, I don't know. Hopefully I won't get it. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, bro. You know, I'm on a cut, so I don't think I want to take a scoop of a spoon of honey, cause you know it's like sugar, and I want to cut, bro. I really want to cut that, so I want to cut carbs, so I'm not eating that, but maybe I'm gonna take some pills with honey, you know, for like I mean sickness or flu, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, also the 30-minute candle. If this candle on terminal will close barriers like that, I mean, we can we can continue pushing up upside at that point. I mean, at this point here. But also, as I said, we have to wait. Yeah, but it's still sugar. I know, like I know, honey is healthy, but it's still sugar. So you know. Also, fuck this, bro. Because every time I start to working out, I'm like paying my subscription for the gym and other stuff like that. You know, every time I get a flu, like what the fuck is happening? Have you ever seen a bees? No, the honey and they are not fat. Yeah, but I'm not a fucking bee, so I mean, I can't compare myself to a bee, bro. So yeah, 3 more minutes, 3 more candles on the 1 minute. 2 hours look at that point looks good, looks good. Like, and why I said about the 2 hours, like why I said I want a 2 hour candle to close, because we have the last one close below all these wicks, so we have this area right here all full of wicks. I mean, we can put it to the upside, but let's say this support, this actual support. Let me delete this shit. Wait. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, the fuck is wrong with my computer? Anyway, so we have like this candle close in this area, and then had a drop, but right now we can actually have a push to the upside and had a closure to the upside, which means we still have buyers in control. So yeah, this is the most hardest thing, like to wait in trading. That's it. But at this point, yeah, I kind of like the 50 minutes. If it's not breaking the lows, we good. If it starts to break the lows, we fucked. I mean, I'm fucked because I'm in the position. Okay. Oh, we got a rejection here from the upside. That's not good, bro. Look, that at this point that's not good because we close to the support. We still have a, if pure line around 51.95 and you look on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, there is good rejection. I'll wait for a candle to close above or break that zone. So 51.95, let me see, 51.95. Okay, right here, let's put this to a bit lower. 51.95, okay, that's the area. You said you want, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is why I said that I want to break above these highs, because I put a buy stop here. But yeah, you're right. We have a lot of weeks rejection and a closure above. Yeah, you're right, bro. Also look at that indecision of 50-minute time frame here. Yeah, it won't look good. But also we have to wait because the 1 hour is it gotta do the low. The 2 hours gotta do its own low. So at this point we have to expect some lows to be making before a potential move to the upside. So yeah. And you said you want a candle to close above all these high. What do you think are the chances? So in your opinion, what do you think, what do you think, I mean, what are the chances of this current candle to break above, like to have like an impulsive move at this point here and not a candle to close? You know, I guess the markets are not gonna react with what Trump says anymore because Trump says a lot. So probably, but Trump says a lot. I mean, we don't want to mess with Trump, but come on, bro, he says a lot. He says a lot. He says, if you take a look on the, like 6 months ago, that guy said he will not enter in Iran and he don't want like war. He want peace, blah blah. But no, he just went through Iran and make war there. Yeah, but that man. Yeah, I know, bro. But some shits affect less than others, so yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, though. Um, yeah, at this point, I guess if we are breaking below the low on the 30 minutes, I'm still bullish. So I'm still bullish because I know for a fact that we need some more way to the downside for this 2 hour candle to make its own low. I don't know if I should keep the positions or should I close them after the breaks, because the breaks on the 3 minutes will not, I mean, it's not that far away. So I need for a fact that we need some room to the downside for the wicks to make the lower wicks. Yeah, this is a decision to make right here because the support on the higher time frames are kind of here. So I guess a very good area for this candle to move it's right here, and then expected a bounce from that area. Yeah, hard to say, dude. Hard to say. At this point, looks more bullish if you start to break below. See ya, man. See ya, see ya, see ya. So yeah, I'm gonna continue waiting for some things happen here. So yeah, have a good day, dude. So yeah, I kept this trade here just because I knew for a fact that we need to make a wick for the new 1 hour candle and 2 hour candles and so on and so forth. So this is why I kept it. I expect some rejection in this area because we also have some rejection here, and I want to keep the trade until like I don't know, maybe a bigger bearish candle. But until that point, I'm okay with these trades that I have. I have two positions here. I'm okay. Also, if the trades start to go in positive, I'm targeting this right here, 52.80. 50 to 80, yeah, 50 to 80 is like a very good target, around 250, 200 pips, something like that. So yeah, we good, I guess. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I kind of need to wait because I can see there is some bearish pressure, but also we need the candles to form wicks, dude. So for them, in order to move on the upside, we need some moves to the downside. So yeah, this is why I keep the 1 hour break below here. It was like a 60 pips move to the downside and then a rejection. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna still wait for a moves, for some moves to the upside. So yeah, I'm gonna wait at this point. Another thing that I want to do is to wait for the 1 hour candle to close. So I'm waiting for the hourly candle to close because I'm looking at these 2 hour candles. So maybe we can get the downside move for the first half of the hour or 1 hour, and then in the second half of this candle which is from 6 p.m. to like 6:30 p.m., we can get a move in the direction that we expected. So I'm gonna keep the trades open until the hourly time frame close. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm gonna keep it like that. So I'll be okay with the losses if there are any losses, but yeah, I'm gonna keep the trades open until something happens when, you know. So I need to see what's happening next in the 2 hour time frame, because we got the candle closure like that. We have to see some things happening in the next of 1 hour and a half. Yeah. So something like that. That's what I'm gonna do.